It is time to crown the worst finale in sitcom history. How I Met Your Mother easily takes the cake, but there are so many elements that went wrong. It's hard to know where to start. So here are just a few reasons why. How I Met Your Mother is the worst finale in TV history. Number 1. Here's the 9-season heartbreak compressed into one sentence. Ted and Robin end up together. Everyone else moves on as well. This includes Barney, who finds solace in the arms of a woman he just met. And then Ted finds the mother of his children in an unexpected place. In the span of 5 minutes, we see Ted and Robin reunite, get married, have a son, and then a second child, all while the mother is literally dying. It feels like the writers just phoned it in because they knew they had to get Ted and Robin back together. But this was such a lazy way to write the series finale. It felt like we were watching a fan fiction come to life, but not in a good way. It just felt insulting. We spent 9 seasons watching these characters grow and change, only for them to end up exactly where they started. All of that character development was completely pointless. It was like watching The Lion King and having Simba end up staying in the jungle with Nala and never returning to Pride Rock. I mean, come on, how uninspired do you have to be to write a finale like this? Gnome 2, the mother was just a plot device. When the mother was introduced, the show's premise was changed from How I Met Your Mother to How I Met the Mother of My Children. And then we spend the next 2 seasons building up to this moment, only for her to die in the finale. Yeah, we got a time jump, which was a nice touch, but it doesn't negate the fact that Tracy was nothing more than a plot device. Everything about her revolved around Ted and his future children. She didn't have any notable character traits besides being nice and supportive. She was a passive character who existed solely to move the plot forward, and when she wasn't needed anymore, the writers killed her off. It was like they took everything we loved about the show and threw it away. Number 3. Barney's arc completely undone. Barney was one of the most complex characters on the show. He was a commitment-phobic womanizer who had a lot of trouble in the dating world. But through the course of the series, he grew as a person and learned to love and trust again. He even settled down and got married. But all of that is undone in the finale when we see him getting drunk and hitting on a woman at a bar. It's like the writers forgot about all the character development they had done over the past 9 seasons. Why would Barney give up everything he had worked for? Why would he throw away his marriage and his reputation? It makes no sense. Number 4. Rushed flash forwards. The show's penultimate episode flashes forward to the year 2030, introducing us to Ted and his son, both of whom are named after the iconic sitcom How I Met Your Father. We're also introduced to the gang's future kids, who are all grown up and off to college. But this is a terrible decision because it rushes the finale. Instead of letting the story unfold naturally, the writers force things to happen quickly so that they can get to the inevitable Ted and Robin reunion. This also means that the ending feels unearned. We don't get to see the characters grow old together. We don't get to see how their relationships develop over time. It's like the writers just wanted to get the show over with so they could move on to other projects. Number 5, the finale rewrote the whole show's point. The entire premise of the show is that Ted is telling his kids the story of how he met their mother. So you would think that the finale would be about meeting the mother, right? But nope. The writers decided to change the ending to be about Ted and Robin. Like I said before, the ending undoes all the character development and growth that we've seen throughout the series. It's like the writers forgot about everything that came before and just wrote the finale based on what they thought would be popular. They sacrificed the integrity of the story for a cheap, happy ending. And it's this kind of laziness that has led to HIMYM being crowned the worst finale in sitcom history. Well, folks, that's my rant about the worst finale in sitcom history. What do you think? Do you agree with my assessment of How I Met Your Mother, or do you think it deserves its bad reputation? Let me know in the comments below. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.